Hey, hello and welcome to the 15th edition of Weekend Review. My name is Jake Cook.
But he ain't no Chef Cook.
Mm-hmm.
And my name's Kenneth Pereira.
But he ain't no deadly fish.
No, I'm not.
And we're here, the 15th edition. We have a very special guest here in the mix.
Everyone, please, welcome. Put your hands together for
Julian Cano.
Julian
put your
Cano.
put your hands together and then take them away from each other and then put them back together.
Good point.
Over and over
in succession.
again.
Rapidity.
Yeah, rapidly. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you make applause.
So you guys are done with your whole thing, to start off with, right? Can I get that
What thing?
bigger, or?
Yeah, here you go.
We have a pretty standard intro, and we have come to the end of it. Julian's enjoying an organic, addictive-free, good-for-you cigarette.
Addictive-free, yeah.
Addictive-free.
Free of all additives and completely healthy for you. It's like eating a broccoli stick.
There really is no difference. Recently, I think MIT, if I can start out with a brief note here that I wrote down earlier today when I was reading the New York Times.
You may not.
Okay, thank you.
No, I'm sorry. Proceed.
Oh, well, no, we can move on.
I don't have anything to move on
just
to.
a recent study.
Just say something, man.
A recent study at MIT.
God damn it, we got an hour and 4 minutes left.
First of all, you guys should have told me that this was going to be like a suit and tie kind of thing.
Sorry about that. We do like to dress up because it's a special occasion for us.
I mean, Jake, you look like you're the fucking Monopoly guy over here.
Got that monocle.
It's the 15th episode. I figured I'd wear my fancy clothes, my funeral clothes.
Looks good, man.
Because I feel dead inside.
I just hope I look all right. I mean,
well, there's no doubt who the hosts and who the regulars are here. You stand out, but I wouldn't say it's like sort of like a. There's no discrimination.
Okay. Let's just say you look good for the radio.
I'm half Mexican.
Well, we take back what we said then. If that's it.
Right, shall I just leave now, or
no? We might need this place cleaned up before the end of the night. So you might.
Yeah. I'm actually very good at cleaning homes.
That's racist,
right? Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
That's very racist.
Oh, okay. The same.
I bet you had to go. I bet you had to go to work when you were like 5 years old, helping your mom clean some rich white lady's house.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
No way.
No.
Were you raised in the barrio?
Isn't that a Mexican restaurant over off Memorial?
It's also the ghetto.
The ghetto.
It's the Mexican word for ghetto.
Well, just to go back real quick, the MIT, the same group of scientists that did discover, and this is what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted, that recently they did find, Reynolds and Reynolds Company found that the smoking of one addictive and additive-free organic cigarette did equal the consumption of one stalk of broccoli.
All right, so I was correct.
You were correct. And also, recently there was another study done, and they did find the quote-unquote cleaning gene. You might be aware they found the gay gene, the Christian gene.
The Eugene Levy?
Yes, the Eugene Levy. And recently they found the cleaning gene, and they find that it is disproportionately present in those of Latin American descent.
Mm. So you're saying that Mexican people can't be gay?
I'm saying that scientists legitimize
look at Ricky Martin, man. I stand in the face of your theory and piss on it and spit on you.
It's a good point. Yeah, I think that actually in that point, those two genes contradict each other. So the gay gene is actually turned off by the cleaning gene, and vice versa.
So it's kind of a turnoff.
It is a turnoff.
Well, going back to my being Mexican.
How Mexican are you?
My dad ran a Mexican restaurant.
No way.
Mi Barrio?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Mi Barrio.
No.
But, what was it called?
I want to say it wasn't Los Ringos. It was
The Rings.
Yes.
Translated for those not Spanish speakers out there.
La Bomba.
La Bomba.
Yeah.
Which translates to the dance.
Or the ball.
Or the ball?
Depending on if you're speaking, the King's Spanish or, the Latin King's Spanish.
I think Julian's probably the predominant expert on the Spanish language.
Well, he's told me he
not.
Can't speak Spanish earlier.
You don't speak Spanish?
I know.
Did you ever know?
I know. I know I speak a Spanish. That's all the Spanish I know.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, that's one Spanish word you got in there.
Look at your ashtray over there.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. You got a long tail.
You're not used to having any guests, so you just keep the ashtray over there, huh?
Well, there's several ashtrays. Let me get you one.
There's no, usually our guests don't smoke. Or
but our hosts do, unfortunately, at least half of them.
I gotta say, this place has got like a kind of New York City feel. It's all very close quarters.
It's pretty sweet.
It's a really tiny place. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's pretty good for the price. It's very utilitarian. It's got everything I need. You know, I got
pretty
got
deep.
your crapper over there. I got my bed right here.
Speaking of which, do you
masturbate right here?
Do you guys always like sit on each other like this, or
sit on each other?
I gotta say, I'm a little uncomfortable here, but
are you familiar with this concept of synergy?
Oh yeah,
and also the old adism that two heads are better than one. Mm-hmm. Not talking about the cranium, but the head of the penis. Yeah. See, my penis, Jake's penis is quite small, and so
I see that.
Yes. So he sits on my lap, and my penis is large enough to go through his butthole into his penis, and then thereby extend it by a few inches.
It makes it appear bigger.
Well, yeah, and then we're able to receive.
It's incredibly painful.
It is painful for you. It feels great for me, and we can receive a myriad of additional signals, both broadcasting and receiving.
Okay. Well, I for one, no, I'm not okay with this.
It works as like an antenna, you know.
Yeah.
Since we are broadcasting.
You want to hear some 95.5 The Beat?
What do you mean?
Well, we can tune into that. I mean, that radio station's been off the air for a few years, but I mean, if you want to hear some like Usher or some Jay-Z, like I'm a hustler, baby. That era.
Pharrell
Jay-Z.
Williams.
Yeah. Well, some have said.
Do you guys listen to the radio? Like
never.
I haven't listened to the radio in a long time. I think every time I used to listen to the radio, I'd always end up listening to V103. Something about listening to rap in your car really loud. Like bass is really cool in your car, don't you think?
It definitely makes you appear more manly.
Mm. Oh yeah, it makes me feel like I got a big dick, you know.
Which we've already established is definitely something you should be concerned about. Yeah.
What they call a micro penis.
The only time I've heard the radio is when I'm at work.
That's not even the radio.
What does that mean?
No, they'll have the radio on in the back.
In the back, yeah.
Yeah, when doing my side work or
side work.
Jake and I both work at the.
Don't say.
Job.
Don't say.
Job.
We have the same job, but we're not going to mention the name of it because we're professionals here.
These opinions expressed don't reflect any sort of allegiance.
I'm just talking about this dream I had last night where you and I worked at the same place.
Yeah.
Called the Drum.
Sounds like I've heard of.
On Jose del Pueblo Avenue.
Yes.
Jose de Pueblo, the first man to circumnavigate the state of Florida.
Yeah, he was
looking for the
Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think he was actually looking for the fountain for youths. I think he was a child
pedophile.
Yeah, I think so.
The Fountain of Youths.
Fountain for youths. Julian. I'll pull up the Wikipedia page to confirm, but let's just work on that assumption that that's correct. Pablo de Fuego, is that his name?
Oh, yeah, Pablo del Fuego.
Pablo, for the non-Spanish speaker, that's Pablo of Fire. You've injected a lot of Spanish into this episode, I have to say.
Like sweet sticky heroin.
I feel a little bit more cultured.
Well, I was gonna say like the what radio I've heard in recent months has been just the most ignorant stuff. Although I can't really understand the lyrics all that well, so I don't know just how ignorant it is.
How do you?
It's in a different language.
You just don't listen to hip hop music.
No.
You're not a fan of any rap. Is there any rap that you like?
No, not really.
Tribe Called Quest.
I try. You see, yeah. I mean, I like the Tribe Called Quest.
You fuck with Wu-Tang at all? Doesn't make you
sure.
feel? Doesn't make you feel a visceral?
3-6 Mafia, like.
Shit, yeah. Oh man, I fuck with that.
Yeah, I know you do, but you don't have an excuse.
Like Most Def. I like Most Def and Talib Kweli.
You know what's up.
So you just don't like the stupid rap.
The intellectual rap.
You don't like it.
I like raps with like lyrics that with like big words I can understand.
You like it to be slightly pretentious.
Yeah, pretentious pedantic
rap.
kind of rap. Yeah.
You just don't like the stupid ignorant shit.
I mean the ignorant stuff. Well, ignorant shit. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Ignorant shit is the other genre. The opposing genre.
Yeah, because
usually has like a really catchy beat, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the whole idea. Like they
does it get stuck in your head?
The Illuminati will try to cram these messages subliminally into this like catchy beat. So like they're just like they just put this music on in their fucking headphones all day long. They can't go 10 seconds. I'm not gonna say who they are.
Thank you.
But
family show.
Very good.
Family show.
They can't go 10 seconds without like music in their ears. So you know,
it's a form of mind control.
It's totally a form of mind control.
Pop music is propaganda.
Yeah, I mean, gangster rap is totally controlled by the establishment. I mean, the 60s counterculture was also run by the establishment, if you want to go into that.
Jimi Hendrix, the original gangster rapper.
The Beatles, the Stones, all that stuff they thought, our parents' generation thought was so like revolutionary and like...
That wasn't shit.
It was like totally, they were playing into the hands of these like social engineers. Oh yeah.
But not Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson is a consummate artist. I love everything he's ever done. Oh, come on, I'm kidding. Come on, guys.
You better be careful, Jake. You're going to get your throat sliced.
What, Marilyn Manson's good. I love Marilyn Manson.
You going back to that bit? You better be careful.
It's not a bit. I'm just being myself.
Wow.
Well, that's totally being myself right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, put on the fake voice.
Don't stifle him, If he wants to like Marilyn Manson,
then we'll kick his ass later then.
You know what?
Fine.
You know what I figured out about Marilyn Manson?
What? His name is
what his name is a juxtaposition of the sex.
Wait, it's an anagram.
Icon. No,
I don't know if he's saying it's an anagram.
It's a very clever juxtaposition of the sex icon Marilyn Manson.
Wait, and Marilyn Manson is his name.
And the revered.
Oh, like the word Marilyn and the word Manson are.
Wait, sorry.
Did you mean Marilyn Monroe, perhaps?
I meant Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
I meant Marilyn Monroe. All right. His name is a juxtaposition of Marilyn Monroe.
Killed by the Illuminati, by the way.
Yeah, verified. Wikipedia. I have it pulled up, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah, you got that up really quick.
Well,
that's what
you're not the
said.
first person to say that.
Yeah,
correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
So it's a juxtaposition.
Okay. Marilyn Monroe was a huge model,
breasted,
huge breasted model of the 1950s and 60s. Yeah, she was famous for her breasts, and she
was arrested for big breastedness.
Yeah, she got arrested because she tried to put her breasts into the cement on the Hollywood Walk of Fame,
and they said no, hands only. Mm-hmm. She said, "These are my hands. I've done so much work with them."
That's basically what she said.
Quotation. That's what it says underneath her boob.
Wait, she tried to put her breasts into the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but JFK's hands were already on them, so JFK's hands got pressed into the cement.
Yeah,
that is.
So it was like his hands. So it was like
that's where the phrase "red-handed" comes from, because his hands were red because they were reacting to all the chemicals in the concrete.
Well, also he was Irish, right?
He was Irish.
So Irish
red, they see red. And he had just gotten shot in the head,
Irish,
if I recall. So.
Was he shot?
Well, I think the Illuminati had something to do with that.
Wait, JFK?
What do you think about JFK?
Shot?
Hey, I got something for you, Julian. Actually, talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Okay. I'll give you a topic.
Jake didn't even finish his Marilyn Manson.
Okay, all right. So Marilyn Manson is basically a juxtaposition of Marilyn Monroe, the supermodel, and Charles Manson, the
serial
killer and mind control enthusiast.
Puppeteer.
Discuss.
Wait, what did you just say?
Jake was just telling us something that we already knew, but that Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson put together make Marilyn Manson.
What do you think of this, Julian?
Can you describe what you just gave him?
The Man on the Grassy Knoll. I have not ever heard of this.
It's a book.
We've figured that out.
Nor have I never heard of this.
So you have heard of it?
I don't know.
What do you think of it? Have you read it?
And the subtitle is, Did the CIA hire a psychopath to assassinate JFK?
Ooh.
Which is obviously bullshit. I mean, he was shot by...
I don't think that's the point he's trying to make.
He was shot by Lee Harvey Oswald. I mean, everybody knows that.
I mean, that's...
Was he?
That's the official story,
it's
right?
Obvious. No, I mean, it's obvious. Come on. All the signs point that it was Lee Harvey Oswald.
Well, there was that guy who wrote that 1,000-page book about how Lee Harvey Oswald actually did do it.
David Foster Wallace?
What?
No.
I have no idea.
Well, he's the only one I know who writes 1,000-page books.
I don't know. I needed some toilet paper one day, so I went and bought it.
Right.
But I've not read it.
You haven't read it?
I don't blame you. 1,000 pages. Who reads a book like that?
I don't know. Fuck that.
That's like pretentious rap.
How many pages do you have left?
All of them.
I mean, this is you ripping them out to wipe your ass with.
Well, I didn't go in numerical order, so no way of telling.
There's a lot of missing pages.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should attempt to read the book. At this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's in the bathroom. So many people. I mean, well, that's like that's a kind of a trope, like people read on the toilet.
That's why I poop in my pants all the time.
I'm all business. When it comes to that, I don't have time for reading.
Interesting. So you don't take it for a time of relaxation. You say, okay, I'm a businessman. I continue my business even while sitting, even while, nay, I say, shitting.
Oh no, I have a full suit and tie,
wow,
glasses. I don't even wear glasses, but I'll put them on while I'm on the toilet.
Wow. Do you have one of the? Do you have pants with like an exit, like little pouch? Like
I don't even like pull them down.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so because that would kind of look unprofessional.
Yeah.
So you have your pants on, but there's like a butt.
I want to maintain some dignity.
Yeah, a butthole, but not like your butthole. Like 2 words.
The whole butt.
There's a hole for your butt. A whole butt.
A whole butthole.
A whole butthole, which your whole butthole can fit in.
Butthole. Yeah.
A whole butthole for your whole butthole. This is great. Okay.
In post-production, you ought to add like a Beavis.
Dude, I was just thinking that.
Hey, I'm sorry if I just ruined that. Like,
Well, post-production, we can take that
I got
out.
meta on you.
No worries, man.
I think it may or may not happen.
If there's one thing we know how to do is to take out bad material.
One thing I will not do though.
And insert good material?
Well, no.
One thing I will not do is put a.
I
clip.
inserted some good material in your mom last night.
That's what I heard.
Either one of your moms.
What material was that? Well, it wasn't my mom. There's one problem with that.
I don't know where to go with
One little
that.
problem. So,
You want to clarify? you trying to say something?
you'd be fucking a pile of ashes, as it were.
Ah.
Have you ever done that?
No.
I've done that.
Whose?
It's actually the only way I can come. Whose? Mother Teresa's.
Excellent choice. If you're gonna fuck, you gotta fuck the best.
Yeah. I fucked Mother Teresa's ashes. So what do you say about that?
I'm sorry if I.
Okay, go.
To digress, but so
I handed you this book because I wanted to know what you thought.
So
of it.
you've read this?
I read it a long time ago.
So what's the idea behind this?
It's it says the name of the guy. It just that this guy Charles Rogers was a reclusive loner and a right-wing fanatic, and he killed his parents, and he was like
right-wing fanatic. Like he only ate like the right wings of chickens, or
Yeah.
I think that's what that means. Yeah, it's someone who's completely irrational.
like he goes to like
he was fanatic about the right wings of chickens.
Yeah. Yes.
KFC and he's like, I gotta have the right wings.
Yes.
Not the left wings.
They're always the right wings at KFC.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken rise.
Trying to get that sponsorship
That was a good one.
Yeah.
You listening, Colonel Sanders?
from the grave.
From
My dad-
Come on. What's all this morbid humor tonight?
Look, I fucked Colonel Sanders' ashes.
his too.
Yeah.
Jake,
What can you say?
how do you go from Mother Teresa to Colonel Sanders in a span of a weekend?
I'm a lucky boy
A lucky boy. Wow. Jake.
because I haven't gotten caught.
Good lord. I'm
I'll
sorry.
keep-
Jake.
I'll
No,
keep
but
going.
wait. So, but okay, is he pro conspiracy or?
Yeah. What is it? What is this? This guy's talking about. This is someone who's not Lee Harvey Oswald, who he's saying killed JFK.
Yeah.
What? And he has good evidence.
And Lee Harvey Oswald was framed. I don't really remember, man. I read it like a long time ago.
Well,
Pretty fucking boring.
Lee Harvey Oswald's wife seemed to think that
Oh, look at
he
this
was
ugly
framed.
man. Oh my god, that looks fake.
Yeah, it looks like a Dick Tracy villain.
Houston Police Department forensic artist Louise Gibson. Oh, it's a sculpture.
Yeah.
No wonder. I was about to say, if a human being looked like that, good lord. He looks like he's walking around in like Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's just like melting slowly, just taking a long time just to have his full face just melt off his face.
You mean the Ark of the Covenant?
I mean all of them, Jake. This is highly disturbing, and it's something only Spielberg could create.
You got to read it to believe it, man. It blew my mind.
John
and,
Benet Ramsey.
And now I'm all about
No coincidence.
now I'm all about conspiracies. All up and down the lane, you know.
I honestly couldn't read a book like this. It would be so boring. I just nonfiction to me is like total snoozer.
Oh, I can only read nonfiction.
Dude,
prose.
nonfiction is the shit.
Really.
That's all I read.
Once you escape your little fantasy,
I don't have
little
time
Lord of the
for
Rings.
like metaphors, like
Right.
Yeah.
like lofty language.
Well, there's a fucking little bitch over there reading this fucking like
Harry Potter.
fancy bullshit.
Lewis
Harry Potter.
Satcher holds all the Harry Potter series multiple times. Aragorn, the dragon. So you say you read nonfiction prose. So who are some of these prose that you read?
Well, yeah, like I was gonna say,
These professional nonfiction.
I like Jim Mars. Jim Mars wrote the
Jim
book
Morrison.
Crossfire, on which the movie JFK was based.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jim Morris?
Jim Mars.
Mars.
Marrs.
As in the planet. With
No,
an X. With an X.
What
Two
are you pulling him up for? You gonna like
Double.
say his biography or something?
I just want a little bit more context. I want to make sure Julian isn't lying, first of all, because I think he's proven to be quite the liar.
Let's just say this guy's entire fucking biography.
This guy
Let's see
looks
what
like the
looks
guy
like.
from Jurassic Park, the
Exactly.
older man who actually created the park. This actually might be him.
Richard Attenborough, the actor who played.
Is that David Attenborough's brother?
I
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know who David Attenborough is.
David Attenborough is the guy from the BBC who does all the nature documentaries.
I have
He's
an
a piece of
uncanny knowledge of actors and
Apparently not.
performances. And,
Apparently not.
pretty sure Richard Attenborough. Welcome to Jurassic Park. That's the guy, you know.
Yeah.
there
He's
you
got
go.
that. Oh, the Lord Attenborough.
Lord Attenborough.
The right
He's been-
honorable. With
He's
the,
been needed.
He's been needed indeed.
Needed before the Lord.
Connected.
Oh, he's
Wait,
actually died.
You can't say that, man.
Can we?
Don't say that.
Let's have him. Sorry, I just found out something. He's no longer with us. Can we have a moment of silence? That was
No.
long enough.
All right.
That's bullshit, man.
Well, maybe they'll make an amusement park
Yeah.
where they take his DNA
Oh my God.
and bring him back.
Oh my God. The second coming.
And so he can.
He's the Lord.
Welcome to Richard Attenborough Park.
And there'll just be hundreds of thousands of Richard
That'll be
Attenboroughs.
the titular line.
Oh man, I can't wait. And then all with that beautiful gap in their teeth, running around naked, laughing, starting fires.
Well, I imagine he'll be a younger version of himself since they,
I think it'll span.
they can't clone like old people.
Well, not yet.
It'd be a waste of time to do that.
Jake, come on.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be insensitive,
Fuck,
but
What's
man.
with this
Why'd you-
negative attitude?
why would you clone old people? They're dead. Like they're probably.
Wow.
It's like cloning a piece of shit.
Hey,
It's like, why would you clone a piece of shit?
It was recently the 100th anniversary of the Armenian genocide, and I can't believe that you forgot about Darren Malakian, Serge Tankian, those other guys from that other band.
They're all slaughtered in the Armenian genocide.
They weren't, obviously. They're here to play music.
They profited from it.
Jake, that's awful. You
That was
think,
their
you
whole-
think
that was
Fubu
their
is
whole
bad?
deal, man.
You don't like Rockaware?
Hey, for us, by us.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that Fubu actually
Don't say it.
it's
Illuminati.
I know it's really bad.
Actually, I kind of heard this too.
Wait,
I know what you're about to say.
What are you guys trying to
Okay.
say?
Well,
Go ahead. Proceed.
Well, it's
well,
Well,
without,
you know what FUBU actually stands for, right?
yeah. It's,
without being insensitive to anybody, it's just a joke. But someone said
what?
us.
Coming
Come on. You've heard that. You've heard that one.
Fubu.
But that would be Footboo.
No, farmers. Well, you don't. The two isn't in the thing.
Well, then
It's a
why
short
is the
word.
by?
It's like what? It's like USA. Why isn't it USOA? It's like
Well, I was so busy being disgusted by this that I didn't, bother to think about whether it made any sense.
Oh,
that'd be a good retort.
Yeah.
that's a good retort.
I'd be like, sir,
Strong.
you've offended me, and you can't be that insensitive. And I don't like you saying these words because it's harmful to me and it's harmful to, people.
You bear a striking resemblance in speaking to the late great Martin Luther King Jr. What you just said touched me so deeply. Have you seen Selma? I swear
I related so much to Selma.
What you just said is.
I feel like, especially the main character, like
What was his name again?
Martin Luther King Jr.
It wasn't John Lewis
John Lewis.
or perhaps Hosea Williams.
Okay, I haven't actually seen the movie.
Okay.
But I do compare
yeah, go on,
myself to a
talk
modern day Che Guevara
Okay. Yeah, I've seen Motorcycle
or
Diaries.
Fidel Castro.
Another Spanish reference.
Is it?
It's the movie's all in Spanish. You'd have to help us through that movie because it's a little hard to understand without a Spanish speaker there.
Yeah.
Well,
need a
see
translator.
what I would do is I would put the subtitles on.
Oh, well, that's interesting because the subtitles are on by default. So there would be two subtitles, one in yellow, one in white. But we do need you there to interpret the subtle mannerisms of the Spanish people.
You just need to be to read the subtitles to you.
If you
guys?
could read the subtitles to us, yeah, that would help a lot. Because Jake and I both.
We have trouble reading, I guess, to put it lightly.
I
We're not
sometimes-
big readers. We don't really know
No.
how to read.
Even English, not like the English Patient or not movies like English movies, but like movies in English. I will put the subtitles on, because I want to they'll say something that's unintelligible, and I'll be like, what the fuck? I mean,
Trainspotting.
my oh yeah, absolutely.
Perfect example.
Amen.
Speaking English, but who knows what the fuck we're saying?
What's
or
it?
fucking Snow on the Bluff. I didn't need it for Snow on the Bluff. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Cannonball
You watch-
Run.
you
I
watch
want
that
to
shit?
I want to catch every detail of the dialogue.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll if you just watch a movie and not pay attention to that kind of thing, you'll just go on and you will have no idea some important event will happen in the movie, and you'll be like, oh, why is that important? Oh, I missed that fucking piece of dialogue way back, you know.
Do you have an Asian girlfriend?
No.
What did that pop in your head?
Was that a non sequitur?
It seemed to be a bit of a non sequitur.
Bit of non sequitur.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Well,
9, 10. Julian.
Oh, Julian
What do I owe you
You
something
lose
now,
again,
or-
Julian.
You have to pay me $5.
Actually, we do have a tradition here. When you lose Jinx on Weekend Review, you get put into the penalty box.
Penalty box.
Penalty box.
Penalty box.
Penalty box.
Penalty box. Penalty box. You're in the penalty box. Now you're gonna go in the penalty box.
The
Fires of hell will lick your body.
And your crotch.
You will die. You'll be a slave to Lucifer.
A slave.
And you will die. You'll be impaled on a stick.
That's it. That's exactly the perfect description of the penalty box. So we're gonna have to place you over.
All right, you guys, I'm back from the penalty box.
You wish.
What? That wasn't long enough?
No, what are you gonna do now? We've hoisted you up. Julian, can you hear
Look, I
us?
feel like he's been in the penalty box for the duration of the song. That's probably long enough, you know.
You think that was
For his
punishment enough?
transgression.
His transgressions.
Yeah.
For his friend dressers.
Can I come back?
Not yet. Yeah.
Well. Maybe.
Jake, stop trying to be a good guy.
I'm not. You asshole. Shut up. I'm talking. Okay.
Yeah, but he's only been there for a few minutes.
Shut up, dick. Get out of my house. House.
All right, come back down, Julian.
No, so this apartment is actually humongous.
It's very big. One could say you can have a live show here.
I wouldn't endeavor to do that.
No, I wouldn't endeavor to do that either.
That would be horrible.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, have you found a place for us to do the 20th episode?
I do have an announcement to make.
Okay.
I received another email this week.
No
Julian
fucking way.
Julian maybe actually knows about this. Are you related at all to Julian Assange?
No. But he, I feel like he's an agent provocateur.
An Asian provocateur.
An Asian provocateur.
He does look slightly
No,
Asian.
an agent provocateur.
Is that like a femme natal?
Like he and what's his name? The other guy. Edward Snowden.
Eric Snowden.
Eric Snowden.
Andrew Snowden.
What do you mean they're provocateurs?
They're meant to rile up the masses.
Riled me up.
Incite revolution. It's
So
this
they're
whole.
planted
It's
by
this
the
whole. It's this idea of Hegelian dialectic. This problem, reaction, solution.
Ooh. As in
where
Hegel?
They create the problem, and they offer the solution, and the solution is beneficial to the powers that be.
I totally don't get it, man.
Oh well, like
Explain
so,
it like I'm 5
Are you
years
saying
old.
there's sort of a
Explain it like I'm like a 2-year-old
let's say
baby.
let's say hypothetically that this segment of the government wanted to
Hypo what now?
Hypothermia.
Okay. So I'm very cold.
Yeah, you gotta bundle up.
Okay.
This
So
season.
I'm cold and I'm listening.
they wanted to bring society in a certain direction, so they engineer a crisis or some sort of Pearl Harbor
What?
like event.
Like the movie Dog Eat Dog.
No, more like the movie Pearl Harbor.
Oh, I see.
Or
was an inside
or
job?
Tora if you really want to actually watch a decent movie.
The Japanese film.
It was half Japanese, half American.
Oh, sounds like my lineage.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
Are you Japanese?
The Super Saiyan hair?
I think you always wish you were Japanese.
I don't have to wish.
What is the name that Japanese people have for people like you who like wish they were Japanese?
I
It's
think
like
that we're
punk-ass
trying
white
to
boys.
learn about Haglians right now.
Hegelian.
Haglians. Let's get back to the thing that he's supposed to be learning us about.
I think
Look, if you want him to audition for reading the subtitles for the movies when we watch them, this is a good opportunity. Let's see if he can keep our interest.
I think you're a vanilla Oreo.
That's fine.
He's like white on the outside, but he has the yellow cream filling.
That's not a vanilla Oreo.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
there's like white crackers or white cookies.
Hey,
with
don't say cracker. Come on. It's a family show.
with even whiter cream on the inside.
Oh my god. This show is just fallen into a chasm.
When you look into the abyss also looks into you.
Oh my god.
Who said that?
I believe
1 million points.
that was Groucho Marx.
Right. Incorrect.
Who said it then?
Oh well, no, it was at the beginning of that movie, The Abyss, wasn't it?
The Abyss?
That would make
James
sense.
Cameron's The Abyss.
Is that before or after Titanic?
That was before. That was I think it was like 1990 or something.
I don't believe in anything before Titanic.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to James Cameron. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
It's off my radar.
He's off my gaydar.
He's off my sonar.
There's 3 Dars in here. Daria. That's plural for multiple Dars.
This is my stop. Got to get off.
Well, sonar because he's so preoccupied with the ocean and everything. I just thought that would be.
Oh, very, very deep joke.
Yeah.
Isn't it true that he traveled to the bottom of the ocean?
That's
and
not true.
Met some kind of he stumbled into some kind of octopus's garden underneath the sea.
No, he Octopussy's garden.
Ooh. 8 pussies.
Very
down
nice.
there, eh?
High five on that one, man. That shit was tight. Huh. Oh, get it like pussy tight.
Yeah, right.
Ooh,
Well,
this
he
is
went to
like-
the bottom. It's,
Wow. You guys are like having
Plunge the depths. I
it's
bet
like
it was
a
real.
volley back and forth.
I bet it was real. I bet it was real wet down there.
Oof.
Oh shit.
And I bet it was tight.
Oh
Because
god.
of the pressure.
Yeah. Oh,
The
man.
intense pressure. I bet they couldn't even go out into the ocean because it would have crushed them because it was so dense with pressure.
eventually, he felt suffocated and had to leave.
Isn't that the perfect metaphor for all women? Just you were with them for a long time, going downward, more and more pressure, and then eventually you have to either succumb to the pressure and die or leave.
Life is a roller coaster, man.
Life is a highway.
Life.
That's it.
What's life? You know.
It's a 4-letter word,
Ooh, one of the ones that we are allowed to say.
and
thankfully.
if is the middle of it.
So what's
Fucking right.
what's your opinion on this book?
Well, it's definitely it is a paper-bound book.
Paper bound.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Fancy.
is bound in paper.
Yeah, and
Probably some glue involved.
in the middle there are some images.
Yeah. As all good books.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have something.
Yeah, right?
I wonder if I could rip out any of these and put it on my wall. Are there any really cool pictures?
No, it's just those sculptures of those scary clay people. Okay, fine. Irish Americans.
Well, if it's pro-conspiracy, then I'd give it the time of day.
Well,
Definitely.
we were discussing earlier that you don't believe in conspiracy theories, but rather you subscribe to conspiracy facts.
Yeah.
I think that's an important distinction.
I try to look for the valid stuff that's scientifically demonstrable.
Yes.
There's no point in engaging these theories.
Yeah, there's stuff that's like out in the open that people don't even like talk about.
What about the theory of gravity?
It's just a theory, man.
Yeah, I read that gravity may not be a constant.
Yes.
It fluctuates.
Perhaps gravity particles.
So it's not necessarily. I think. Wait, what was it? I heard a good quote recently. It was from C.S. Lewis. He said.
Good quote. That's surprising.
I'm paraphrasing here, but it's like if we believe that apples fall from a tree in accordance with a law, then that makes them a citizen, and it makes them a person and a citizen.
Interesting. Like a corporation.
Yeah.
See that movie, The Corporation?
Well, I think we should take this-
Apple is a corporation.
Oh my god. I think we should give Julian a moment to say a bit about him, because I think people know us pretty well.
Oh no, I have too much stage fright for that.
Why don't you-
You guys have the helm here. I'm just here for the ride.
We've heard that you have a twin brother. Why don't you tell us a little bit about him? Because that's
brother?
Is that true?
Well, how do you know that I'm not the twin brother?
one would.
I guess I don't know.
One would imagine that if you were speaking to one of the brothers, by default, the other brother would be the twin.
Wait, one would just imagine this, or
Yeah,
It's
that's called
easier to
Newton's,
imagine.
It's called Newton's paradigm.
wait.
It's like a sexual
I'm
fantasy.
sorry.
Okay.
One would imagine what?
Do you mean to speak slower or?
Yeah. See, I know no English.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. Okay. So if I
Oh,
would
good.
simple English would say, me thinks
Right.
if you hear your brother, your baby brother, he be the other brother.
This is actually harder for me to understand.
I'm having trouble following you too.
Yeah, well, I lived
I think
in
you're talking about some metaphysical shit.
I lived in Japan for
You're on a different level.
several hundreds of days, and I think that one of my skills that I learned
I
there
lived
was
in Japan. I lived in Japan too, man. Everybody's lived in Japan. Julian, have you lived in Japan?
Well, there was there was that whole Ninja Turtles craze.
Yeah.
For a little while,
we all
lived in Japan?
We all lived in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, every day after, not every day, not every day, because sometimes we had to do like the fucking mile, like, bullshit and, the sit-ups and push-ups and everything, but Fridays, we would have free play, and, we might play a little Ninja Turtles, and, although Ninja Turtles weren't set in Japan, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but we were.
You're associating Ninja Turtles with the Japanese culture.
They popularized Japanese culture. Yes,
You think so?
Before then, we had no idea what the Japanese people were all about, and now we know that they're about mutated turtles with
Fukushima
with weapons. Yeah,
it's true.
Maybe
I see the connection.
Fukushima will finally realize. It's a life imitating art. Beautiful.
Wow, what a wonderful bow you've put on that line of logic, Julian.
It's the silver lining.
How convenient for you.
It's the silver lining. The Fukushima may yet bring us true Ninja Turtles instead of that bullshit that what's his name, that
James Cameron?
unmentionable director.
James Cameron.
No, I love James Cameron.
Peter Jackson.
I'm Masato Miyazaki, or what's the dude's name? How many races can we insult in one episode?
The guy who made Ichi the Killer, I think. Jim Henson.
No, Akira Kurosawa.
The?
No, I'm kidding. The fucking guy was
Ichi
talking
the
about
Killer.
Pearl Harbor. What's his name?
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
You guys, come on. Can we just get serious for a second?
We're trying to help you, Julian. Contrary to popular belief, we're here to help you. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, chill out.
Let's chill out. Let's chill out.
You guys keep talking.
No,
I'm gonna look up.
I'll save you some time. Michael Bay.
You think Michael Bay did Pearl Harbor?
Michael Bay.
That's hilarious. I can't believe you would think that.
That's true.
Michael
That's
Bay. This is one of these conspiracy theories. Okay, this is one of the conspiracy
So
theories.
this is a theory,
It's
not a
unproven.
fact. Okay.
But Michael Bay traveled back in time to create Pearl Harbor so that he could make a movie and make millions of dollars.
Oh my God. Can I blow you guys' minds for a minute?
What?
If you had to take a guess, just a guess, what year Pearl Harbor came out? What year Pearl Harbor? This movie that's obviously has Illuminati ties and funding and backing.
99, 2000.
No,
I'm gonna say 1949.
you're close. I mean, that's the approximate year that it portrays, but it's not actually the year it was released.
Oh, the year it was released?
I'm gonna blow your minds. I'm gonna say
1951.
2001. Julian, can you refresh the memory of the listener? What event occurred on the year of
This will be
2001?
interesting.
Oh no!
This will be interesting to talk about.
I'll blow your mind even more if that's
I don't think
possible.
that's possible. I don't think so.
There was the year of 9/11. The year of 9/11. 2011. Or 2001. Sorry. September 11, 2001.
Never forget. September 11, 2011.
There was a spin-off of the show X-Files. I'm sure.
The Y-Files.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we were
You're familiar with.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a show called The Lone Gunman.
Oh shit! I was just reading about that yesterday, actually.
Do you mind if I tell you about it before?
Please, I'm not familiar.
Okay, so there was a spin-off called The Lone Gunman about the three guys that Mulder confided in or whatever is
the nerd dudes.
Yeah. So I think in June,
These guys are so cool.
In June of 2001, they aired an episode of The Lone Gunman wherein there was a plot that was exactly like the 9/11 attacks.
No.
Really?
There was a episode where this guy was trying to stop terrorists from running a plane into the World Trade Center towers.
No.
I swear to God. Oh yeah, it's verifiable.
That's
Look
crazy,
it
man.
up.
I am looking it
It's
up.
crazy.
Is that why the show got canceled?
Probably.
No.
Well, the only episode that came out in June was called The Cap and Toby Show.
Well, I don't know. It may have been even earlier than that, which would have been even more impressive. The earlier, the more impressive, I think.
The closer to September 11th, 2001.
So what does that suggest? Do you think that the producers and the writers at the X-Files knew about 9/11 attacks?
Well-
Actually, here. Okay, so it was the pilot. I don't mean to interrupt, but
Nobody cares, dude.
There's the pilot episode?
Yeah, while the lone gunmen are thwarted in their attempt to steal a computer chip by, not saying those names, receives news of his father's death, and the trio soon finds themselves unraveling a government conspiracy concerning the attempt to fly a commercial aircraft into the Twin Towers, which increases arms sales for the United States as the intended result.
Wow.
Yes.
Well.
Now, to be fair, they did make this episode after the events of September 11th.
What? Really?
No way.
Wait, no, this was before.
March
No,
4th.
it was
March
before.
4th.
I never learned how to read the months. I need to.
I think it would have been insensitive for them to have aired a program like that after.
No one would have accepted that.
They would have
Yeah.
gotten crucified.
Bill O'Reilly would have like insulted them somehow. I'm sure.
People were so whipped into a frenzy after 9/11. You know, there was so much hate. Just
Even
like,
David
everybody was like,
Frost.
You said whipped while you were like whipping in a
Mashed
bowl.
potatoes.
Yeah, I was doing the cooking dance. Are you familiar with that?
No. I don't
Dance
dance
right here.
Is that the cooking? Is that like some kind of like family tradition or cooking dance?
Well,
It's
he's
like a
Jake
dance.
Cook.
It's a dance that rappers
That's what
do.
I'm saying.
No shift, though.
What is that, man?
Oh, I'm just getting a little chapstick. My lips are parched.
What in the fuck is this? Hold the phone.
Hey. Okay, fine. You
you
can
gotta give me this right
rummaging through my things, my
now. Oh
personal.
my god.
Well, I would like to take this opportunity to address this flagrant lie that's been promulgated. This fucking
During this-
conspiracy
During this episode.
Oh yeah.
What?
Here and now.
Which one?
This idea that Diet Dr. Pepper tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper.
It does, though.
That's I know.
It does.
That's a blatant lie.
Absolutely not.
No?
You don't think so?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
I do think so.
Remember those commercials where Diet Dr. Pepper was on trial, and like they're like you're Dr. Pepper or like whatever, and then like they're like, oh no you taste like, and they're like, and
Was it
the
actually
judge
a
was
guy
like,
named Dr. Pepper? Or?
no, it was like the bottle of Dr. Pepper was behind the witness stand testifying.
Wait, are you like serious right now? Because
Some kind of it was a commercial.
I mean, I remember every
don't
like
remember.
stupid thing from TV.
Are you
like,
saying that the Dr. Pepper was a
I don't
witness to
remember
this?
There was it was a commercial where Diet
I'm
Dr.
looking it
Pepper
up.
was on trial behind a witness stand, and the lawyer or whatever was like, oh, you don't taste like Dr. Pepper or whatever, and then she tasted it and was like, oh, I guess whatever, and then the judge is like, not guilty or whatever, I don't know. Some bullshit like that.
That sounds like the kind of stupid bullshit they put on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do anymore because I don't have a TV. It doesn't look like you have a TV either. But
No, it's too tiny for a TV.
I stole his TV, actually.
How do you
It was
guys
huge
think
TV.
that I could improve my as a person who's into design? Like, are you into interior design as well?
not really. I mean, I do. I do. Keep a very clean room, and I try to make it look as pleasing as possible, because I consider it like my temple. I can't get anything done in a dirty setting, a messy setting.
You polluted
Like,
your body.
Just like I'll pollute my body.
I can. Obviously, I can.
Oh, I also eat very well too.
You eat very well.
Yeah. I
Sticks and
I
sticks of
juice. And that's not to say that I take steroids.
Ooh.
I got a juicer. As a hand-me-down.
What brand?
Man.
Oh, I have no idea.
Someone's been hanging out with Jose Canseco too much.
Oh, man, you did not just say that.
I don't know, I just had to say it, man.
Another Spanish reference. You just bringing it out, man.
Too soon?
Not soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
But seriously, somebody's been hanging out with Mark McGuire too much.
Oh, my God. Cardinals
I'm not,
much?
Oh, shit.
I don't just like throw every penny towards furniture and everything. But I do try to I just go insane when I have clutter in my room.
How would you redesign my room?
I make my bed every morning too.
Fuck that.
That's a must.
And you pay for everything in pennies.
Yes.
Interesting.
Ass
I know-
pennies.
Ass pennies?
Yeah.
Are those like the wooden nickels that one will often hear about? when they're
No,
giving-
it's like on that show, Upright Citizens Brigade.
That's a show.
Yeah.
I haven't
A
seen
television
that.
show?
Wait,
There
was
you
a-
have
there
no
was a
TV
skit.
though.
You've heard of television, right?
Jake knows what I'm talking about.
I don't.
You don't?
I know the TV show.
There was a skit, where he one of the guys is talking about putting pennies up his ass and these pennies go everywhere and in everyone's hand. He's like, that guy has had a penny from my ass.
A lot of
once,
ass
no
pennies I got
matter
out there, my friend.
how cool he thinks he is or whatever. And I don't know.
Sounds like Mallrats ripped that off.
Chocolate covered
Remember that?
pretzel.
Remember Mallrats? You guys ever see that?
The Kevin Smith
Film.
Vehicle.
Yeah.
Remember people call it shit that? It's a Kevin Smith vehicle.
Jake, I think you
Project.
need a smaller bed.
Yeah, I'd say I need a smaller bed, but hey, it's really nice, man.
You got this Australian queen bed. It's huge.
Well, yeah.
Dude, you say that
Step one.
until you're going into the bone zone.
You need a day bed. You know what a day bed is?
I don't know. What is a day
A
bed?
day bed is a bed similar to like a Murphy bed.
I know what a bidet is, but what is
Oh
a
my
day
god,
bed?
you beat me to it. God
I knew it.
damn it, Julian. Man,
Who
it went
is
in
the
my brain.
comedian
It went in
here?
my brain exactly at the same time that you said it. I was like,
Great minds think alike.
And
Yes,
better
sir.
minds say it first.
it's too quick on the draw. It's because I smoked that joint earlier.
That should make you better. MIT recently released a study that found that marijuana smokers actually come up with comebacks for put-downs 10.5 to 13.5 seconds faster than their solo, getting emotional, compatriots.
Dude, I don't even listen to NPR.
You're now listening to Julian Review with Julian.
Julian Review. Julian Review.
I don't think we said we can review this entire episode.
We have at the very beginning when Julian was kind enough to not say anything stupid or conspiratorial. During that brief intermission of sanity, it was we were able to say we can review. But a day bed is something that you can hide your bed in. And a Murphy bed would be even better because it's like a closet and the bed comes down.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would totally work in this place.
Stop.
That's.
But
It's a really small space. Granted.
Some would call it MySpace.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Yeah.
I have to know. Did you hit anybody up about? I tried to mention it earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Did you talk to anybody?
Derailed you. Yeah.
Did you? We got derailed for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, we did.
Talking about bullshit. Did you hit anybody up about us doing a live show?
Yes, I did.
Because this shit is crucial.
Do you know about our intentions? We're gonna do a live show.
Yeah. Jake was telling me about it.
If you can help us out anywhere that you know that will let us do a live show.
Maybe you could even be on it if you're good enough.
Well, I have a big backyard.
No outdoor. I'm allergic to mosquitoes.
Yeah, I don't really want to be like out there and like be all. I think like when I spray like mosquito repellent on myself, but my skin just feels all sticky.
Yeah.
Well, we could do it, in the spring.
No. There's too many mosquitoes. Come on,
I
are
don't
you
mean
listening?
like do it like.
It's gonna be cold.
Like,
Wait,
like,
is
do
this
it.
Are you gonna have sex?
is this like a different version of that Beatles song? Why don't we do it in the road? But you're saying why don't we do it in the spring?
Is that a real Beatles song?
Yeah. Why can't we do
How
it?
many
in
fucking Beatles songs are there anyway?
There's 65
1024.
plus that, and those. The White Album. Why can't we do it? It was one of the few songs I believe sung by the late great George Harrison.
Well, I mean, he was late.
Oh, you want to know about? Or
Is
you should check out this documentary called "Paul Is Really Dead." The last confession of George Harrison or some shit like that.
Yeah. So Paul McCartney's dead.
Yeah. There was this whole like stink about how Paul is really dead, but this documentary, like, supposedly this guy, I forget what his name is. He received like all these cassette tapes or audio tapes, supposedly from George Harrison, about chronicling the entire conspiracy. Paul was really killed in this like car wreck, and like they were just like trying to cover it up the whole time because they thought that if impressionable teenage girls found out that he died, then they would like commit suicide. So this whole
What's
like,
wrong with that? I don't know.
Well,
That's
Jesus Christ.
Seems like a
they,
service.
They
should charge for that.
Hey,
Well, continue.
Well, there was this whole psyop to maintain that he was still alive, and
didn't the guy that replaced him? He won a Paul McCartney look-alike contest.
yeah, that's right. They bring that up in the. It's a little known fact that they had this, like after the wreck too, that they had this Paul look-alike contest, and they didn't declare any winner.
Yeah.
And there was this guy, and you can look the guy up online. You can find a picture of the guy who supposedly replaced him.
Yeah. He doesn't look that much like him.
And he had to undergo like cosmetic surgery, and I don't know.
That seems a bit trying.
You know,
Why does he still make music?
And you know, he's the only one who made any music. Well, I mean, he's the one who like mainly capitalized on the Beatles after the Beatles broke up. Like he was like the whore of the Beatles. I mean, I'm sorry to offend any Beatles fans.
Well, look, I don't know, man. Look, fucking, he made some good shit on his own too.
Did he?
Wings is, I don't know. Wings is all right. Wings is a little stupid, but I fuck with it.
Live and let die. Why are you fucking with all this stuff?
Because I
Stop fucking with everything.
I fuck. Well, that means it means a good thing, man. You're not really hip to urban vernacular
No.
type stuff.
I do want to point out.
I don't. Not saying that I necessarily believe it, but like, you know, there's so much information out there. It really doesn't matter what we believe. You know,
In a way.
just take a look at it. You know.
Well, anyone who's seen the cover for Abbey Road will note that Paul is the only one not wearing shoes, which some of the evidence that goes towards what Julian is talking about is that traditionally, English people don't get buried with their shoes. Why waste a perfectly good pair of shoes?
Hey, Paul, would you mind taking off your shoes?
Hey, John, I can't quite hear you. Can you speak up a bit?
Wait. Hey, Paul, would you mind taking off your shoes?
Hey, John, I can't hear you. I'm going to take my shoes off, see if I can maybe increase my ability to hear. I can't quite hear you.
Yeah, you're being a cunt.
Yes.
Ringo
yes.
thinks you're being a cunt. Are you trying to tell me something? John.
This is going to be quite a subliminal message. Yes, take off your shoes, Paul.
John, I can't quite hear you. I just smoked a marijuana cigarette.
Paul doesn't know that he's going to die.
Did you say something about
It's going to be a big joke.
something
later.
in my eye?
Yeah, nothing's wrong, Paul. Would you mind just taking off your shoes? And also, when we walk across the street, could you put your left foot forward, and the rest of us are going to put our right foot forward?
John,
Would you mind doing that?
Ringo, can you hear what John's saying?
He has no idea that we're going to assassinate him and replace him with the Beatles look-alike.
So we just played a little bit of those conspiratorial tapes that Julian was talking about.
A conspiracy.
A conspiracy. The Queen of England. A conspiracy.
I'm gonna develop that skit, man. It's gonna be a follow-up to my famous Beatles skit.
Well, please. I vaguely remember that.
There are a bunch of album covers, actually, or album artworks that show the same. Like he's like singled out. Like he's not like they'll be looking one way and like he's looking the other. Or like, yeah.
Why would they put like clues about?
So that they could explain it later when if it all came out, if the truth like came out, they say, well, we tried to like tell you all with little hints here and there.
What do you
like,
mean?
Is that supposed to help them in the court of law or
Yeah, I
something
guess
for
so.
a murder?
What?
It's like we gave hints. It's like the what's the Zodiac killer who like always told everyone what he had done.
Like he's gonna get a less of a sentence if he gets caught.
Yeah.
Because he like left hints.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm just saying.
he made it a game, dude. He made
That
it a
shit
game.
is so whack, man. Fuck that dude. Paul McCartney's dead.
Wait, he's still alive.
Paul McCartney shot himself. Like everybody just keeps saying that Courtney Love like had him assassinated or whatever. He shot himself. You know, he was depressed. He was like a voice of a generation for the '90s, and the pressure was too much on him. And he put a bullet through his head. You know, left a suicide note.
like he drove it through his head, like little by little, or
He used a gun.
He used a gun to hit it into his head.
Oh, right,
The back of
hammer
the
it.
gun. Yeah.
Right.
Pistol whipping is what it's
Yeah,
called,
yeah,
actually. Yeah.
It took a really long time.
that makes sense.
What if the gun didn't work and you had to like use it? You had to like, oh man, that'd be so fucked up, right? If you just had one bullet,
Yeah.
wouldn't the bullet explode or something?
It would probably explode.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
people committed suicide before the advent
they
of
were-
the gun.
Did they?
Using bullets?
Yeah, before the
they made bullets before they
bullets.
made guns.
They had bullets before guns.
They
used them.
they invented the bullet specifically for taking your own life.
So it's a chicken and
gotta-
egg
Yeah.
You
situation.
just had to hammer it into your head with a rock. You like put it against your temple and just go like.
Well, you saw Castaway when Tom Hanks takes that rock and he's trying to get the tooth out and he's looking for a bullet and he has to settle for an ice skate. And then he just Kurt Wilson, and passes out for a few months.
How did people kill themselves back in the day? Like probably just jumping off of shit, you know.
Harry Carey.
Harry Carey.
Yeah.
What do you
No,
mean?
he wasn't around back then.
No, it wasn't. They didn't hire him. Hire Harry Carey.
Hi.
Harry Carey.
If the moon were made of chicken wings, would you eat it?
I'd
That's a
eat,
simple question.
I'd eat it twice. So yeah, to answer your question, I did reach out to another venue, and so we've established that Julian is aware of our plans, and so first time on the air, I'm gonna read. We got a response from the Monkey's Den.
Cool.
I haven't read this yet. I wanted to read this one really badly because the last one was such bad news, and I think it put a damper on the rest of the episode after I read that. I just didn't feel like being funny. I felt like just some big old asshole. Like,
yeah, I felt like a piece of shit.
But yeah, that makes sense. But I felt bad, and I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
So for the first time,
you know something's wrong when you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're like perfect, you know.
Well, you know, perfect is as perfect does, as Forrest Gump said. So okay, here we go.
Let's hear this.
This is from the Monkey's Den.
We're gonna read it live for the first time.
Yo, dudes, DOO''S.
Good start.
What's up? This is Madman Mickey from the Monkey's Den. Cool, cordial. I gotta say, you got some balls, but not like in the best way or anything.
Is that balls with a Z?
That's with an S. But I do see some like weird Z's. Some
I heard a Z in there.
A Z's?
A Z.
I'm sorry.
Sounded like a Z.
You're sorry about what?
I gotta say, you guys got some balls.
50 Cent doesn't know what a grapefruit is. And I was like, damn.
So yeah, he says, I gotta say you got some balls, but not like in the best way possible or anything. Like literally. Have you guys ever heard of a comedy joke? 'Cause listening to your shit made me feel legit depressed.
This isn't real, right?
This is what he wrote. This
can't be real.
He says shit's. I mean, I could reread the whole thing. It's real.
Wait, let me see this.
He says, have you ever heard of a comedy joke? 'Cause listening to your shit made me feel legit depressed. Shit's too fucked up to handle, and it sure as shit ain't funny. You gotta know and respect that we got dudes from all over the damn country coming out here and killing it, and it just don't jive to have a couple of downbeat assholes coming in here and fucking shit up. P.S. WTF's a podcast. Is that like cereal or whatever's?
WTF is a podcast.
WTF apostrophe S.
Yeah, WTF is a podcast. WTF with Mark Maron. That's a podcast.
Maybe in a few more years when y'all guys have matured a bit and have gotten this childish type burp and fart humor out of your system, you can call on us again, but until then...
I don't think we've burped or farted.
Well,
not that
you didn't
can
fart
hear or anything.
Well, listen,
I farted a couple times.
Why are these people writing us such long rejection letters? Why can't they just like leave it to like one or two sentences?
It's not even done, but I mean, I would imagine because they're professionals, and even though they're saying no, they still have to say no, but they know that we're just like two guys just out there, putting ourselves out there, putting our craft out there.
Is this what every band experiences? Everybody that asks for a show, like all you do is write emails to these people, these nice people, these venues we respect and love, and they
told us to
piss on us and throw us in the dirt.
He says, "Grow the fuck up and get real." Peace, bitch ashes, ashes.
Bitch asses.
Bitch asses with a hyphen.
Right.
And he's got like a.
Why is that so?
He's got like this
Why
weird.
Why is that necessary?
He has like a signature here, like at the end of an email where it's like italicized. It says, "Tell your mom to get checked out, 'cause like God, I immaculately conceived a child with her, and unless that bitch has got a DNA test saying I'm the baby daddy, ain't paying shit, yerd." That's his signature.
It's just so It's just so disrespectful, man. It just breaks my heart.
Well, that's embarrassing.
I mean, that's embarrassing.
I can't believe we had to have a guest on here when we're getting called bitch ashes.
I mean, all we want to do is do a live show, man. I mean, what do you want me to fucking do? Just like do it from the inside of my apartment or something? Like, what do these people want us to do?
You'd have to get a Murphy bed. I mean, there's no way you could ever fit any semblance of like an auditorium type feel in this room. This room is small as fuck, and the way this is going so far, it's like that's what people are saying. They're saying, no, you already do your podcasts in your room. Fucking stay in your room. Your kids, your children, you fart all the time. You're probably shitting your pants. Probably using old time like cloth diapers and having to clean it out by like I don't even know what they're saying, but it's just these people are very disrespectful.
They don't believe in me. They don't trust the podcast empire, and I respect it, but at the same time I hate it.
It's their loss. That's what I think. Fuck them. Script them on the gums. Script them on the gums.
I'll just keep trying. It's not that big of a deal.
There's still other venues. Julian, I'm sorry that
episode 20 we will do a live show somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, there
will be a live show. Mark my fucking words.
There will be blood.
And hopefully you'll attend. You'll be in the audience.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you'll be up on stage.
We're gonna
at this rate.
We're gonna do a live like that's the big thing. Like for episode 20, we want to do something big. We want to like be in front of an audience. And
I'll tell my twin brother too.
So that's at least 2 audience members we can guarantee.
Wait, so he is the twin?
Yeah. I mean,
I just wanted to hear you say it.
I thought you were the twin.
I thought you were the twin too. I thought that's what you were arguing about earlier, and I was like, okay, but when I was trying to explain it to you, and you were like, I don't understand this, and then I broke it down, and you were like, it's even complicateder now. I don't really.
That still doesn't indicate whether I'm.
What?
Dude, wait a second.
What?
Julian is a twin.
Yeah. So.
Twin towers.
Wait a second.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Wait, what year were you born?
You're onto something.
You and I were both born in 2001. And our birthdays are both on September 11th.
Holy shit.
You guys, I totally wasn't born on 2001.
You're like our teacher, though.
Bullshit, man. Show us your ID.
Yeah, pull it out. Your ID, that is. Sorry.
I was ready. I mean...
No, we weren't ready.
I was ready for that.
Like we discussed earlier, some things people are not ready for. You ain't ready for that, Jake.
I think it's all a big conspiracy.
I'm kind of freaked out right now. I also have all these Wikipedia pages pulled up, but peeled my eyes backwards. Just... Oh my god. Man, you know, earlier today...
I feel so good right now, man. I feel so good. We knocked this shit out. This shit is slamming, man. This is a solid episode. We got some solid laughs. Julian.
Oh, yeah.
Hell of a guest.
A song.
Got enough time to wrap it up. I'm going to smoke a victory smoke, you know? It's like, this is... Weekend Review is a good show, and I feel very proud of it, and it's gonna be great, man. We're gonna be all over the internet.
Why don't we give Julian...
This is a lot of fun.
We have 43 subscribers on iTunes.
Jake, come on, pull your pants up.
Tell me that's
pull your pants up.
Hey, look, how many likes do we have on Facebook? Like 59 or something?
Jake, pull your pants up. Julian, you're our guest.
Look at this. Look at this, man.
It's hard.
See how excited I am?
It's hard to see.
It is hard.
It's very hard. It's hard to see.
I was thinking today how cool it would be if I had a microscope, you know?
To look at your penis? You can finally see it.
To look at my penis and to look at just any other stuff, you know, like, don't you want to look at like snot or like boogers or like cum under a microscope?
Why you don't eat all those things immediately when they come off your body?
I mean, after they come out of your body, smart ass. After you poop them out.
I would love to have a microscope. I would never want to spend all the money it costs to get one. You know.
You gotta get a grant. You gotta apply for a federal grant. That's what I did. I got my first microscope, federal money.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they gave me $1,350, and I had to pay the difference, which was $15,936. But very strong electron microscope, and I have seen the inside of my boogers, and I have to say, it was like seeing the face of God. Really? Talk about fucking Mother Teresa's ashes. I felt like I was on cloud 9.
I imagine it's just like a bunch of like bugs and.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just little bugs. Just
from on the street.
But it looks really weird.
Dirt.
Small socks. Branches. Leaves. Discarded condoms. It's unbelievable, the ecosystem of the human body. The flora and the fauna that litters the gut flora.
I'd love to just take like a strand of my hair and like put it under a microscope.
Just like shoot electrons at it to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Just like smoke it, you know.
So Julian, I think we should give the rest of the time to him.
Right.
These concluding 2 minutes.
Oh, what do you want?
Bullshit, man. There's no end in sight. Who knows how long this episode
Well, hand me
could
that
be.
other lighter and I don't know. I had a ton of material in terms of conspiracy fact and conspiracy theories too. Here's a zinger. This is actually my own a conspiracy theory of my own design.
Ooh, exclusive.
Okay, so like movies and television and like the internet, people are they're all siphoning our emotions, and they're taking all of our frustration and like vitality and like people jerking off to porn or whatever. Like it's all being like siphoned off and like thrown into like some abyss or whatever, you know. Like we don't have like any actual heroes in life, and like it's all like just being like dumped into the land of make believe. Either that or like they're like the elite are vampires and they're like living off of our misery and like frustration and everything, you know. So like your like computer or your like TV is like this altar to where you're like it's like this like what do you call it
Not a great
ceremony or like giving away like all your psychic energy, you know?
I believe that to a degree. I mean, I remember
talking about the Matrix.
Think about that next time you're jerking off in front of a computer screen.
Yeah, we're sucking your chi out.
I feel like you just described the entire plot of the Matrix franchise.
Well, he didn't reference anyone being the one. To be fair.
Oh, and did you know that the one is an anagram for Neo? Neo is the one.
That's bullshit, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to prove that.
I'm gonna need a pen and a piece of paper.
This might take a few weeks to really hash out the details.
We'll have to have Julian back once we've.
Yeah, I'll come back with the proof that Neo equals one.
You can be back anytime, man.
Oh hell yeah!
That was excellent. All right, thank you.
That high five wasn't though.
Yeah, there you go.
From all of us here in my apartment, thank you very much for listening to Weekend Review.
Julian Review.
Weekend Review. That's it.
Julian Review with Julian
Assange.
You've been listening to
A production of
the Podcast Empire. Spread the word.